Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Champions of Krynn at Champions difficulty. Last time we left off, we began our adventure in Throttle, where we cleared the city of stuff. We did find some gauntlets of Ogre power. Now we have to go into the keep proper. You see a sign, we don't care. So there are a few extras. Okay, there are some buzz here. The Draconian guards are posted in front of what appears to be an ordinary hall. One of them asks what you are doing. What do you do? There's not much we can do here. We can fight, and that's about it. Now, if I can unlock the cursor, right here you can find the entrance to the walls. Should you not find the secret exit in Gargath Keep, and you go through this exit back and forth, you will be assaulted by missile fire and guards. So what you want to do is you want to clear out all this area so that when you exit at this side, you will not be attacked. Now, of course, we're going to find the secret entrance. So we're gonna fight these draconians, and this is where we find our first enemies that have already paralyzed us because reasons. So what we need to do now is make sure that actually nobody attacks us, because Tabitha has been paralyzed, right? So we want to stop them from doing more harm. You need to go over there. That's one. And we might need to, there you go, that's what I want to see. Now we might need to do something here. Cast, you have all Perso, Snake, Charm, and Bless. Sadly, we cannot do anything. Being paralyzed is bad enough, so we can aim manual on this boss. This is the only guy we can... there you go. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Now we have to deal with these guys. Well, we have to deal with this guy first. Someone is dying, sure. Let's begin by taking care of these guys. Now, you have a melee opponent, so you need to use your melee stuff. You do that. Now, you can technically remove the shortbow, go with the longsword and the shield, and you can start attacking these guys. Now, I would appreciate if I could take care of these guys. Now, you can use the shortbow and take care of these guys. Helpless. Thank you. And now we have to be careful because, yeah, I don't care. These guys will paralyze me, and that's a big ass problem. That's a big ass problem. I don't know how to deal with it. Okay, that's one, that's two. Deal with this guy. Okay, we can do some really nasty shenanigans here. Remove this, get this, get this. We can backstab and miss, obviously. Because with gauntlets of Ogre power, we miss. I don't know how it's possible. How much armor class do you have? 4. So, I don't know. We have like less. Yeah, it's possible. We have 40% chance to hit. Seems to me like less. 39. As you can see, the damage from a backstab is immense. Okay, you did move, so why don't you do this? Or maybe don't. Whatever. There you go. Now do this. And do this. There you go. Sadly, Tabitha did not gain any experience from this encounter. That's a shame. 230 experience. Share. Exit. So Kadra's found a secret door to the north. That's fantastic, but we have a problem. First of all, we need to bring our friend back up. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. In these conditions, though, I prefer to move back to the tavern, and there are some random encounters. Great. And there are some mages. There are some mages. I have no idea how to stop them. We can lob a magic missile at this dude. 2 damage. Good. Good. There's nothing else I can do though. Begins casting lightning bolt. 13 damage. Luckily, it did not do much. Now, cast. A stinking doo-doo here can do a lot, but I want to do whole person. You cannot do anything with that. So just view items, remove the shield, remove the longsword, go with a short bow enemy. Try to get these guys out of the question or the equation. Okay, almost done. Keep lobbing those things. We need to remove all of the random encounters here. And that's gonna make us a little bit safer. Good gods. Just stop casting. Bruh. Alright, so what can you cast? You have only magic missile. That's a shame, really. Okay, you have a two-handed sword. That could be a problem because you will be probably in trouble. Get this guy. No, do not attack the allies. Okay. They will not be able to do anything. Take care of this guy. Delay. We can take care of this guy. Okay, you with the short bow are going to do this. And you will delay. You're gonna attack this guy. You are gonna be quit. Okay. So we have no other way of doing this. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem, alright? I don't want Tabitha to die again. And they seem to be targeting Tabitha for some reason. Okay. Okay, he is taking lots of damage. Apparently. They do manage to hit me, but... Well, let's do auto. There you go. Nobody escapes a rat. Alright, some experience and absolutely nothing. So, I want to go back. I want to go right here. Back into the inn. Remember guys, we're playing on Champions difficulty, so it's okay if we go back and sleep. Camp, we can fix. Okay, we can now magic memorize some stuff. Right, cure light wounds, yeah, absolutely, and whole person, absolutely. Cannot learn anything else. Also, this is not the perfect time to be fighting enemies, and you know why? Look at the moons. It's a blue moon. The evil moon is up the top. So if we could rest, say, one day, days, add rest. Okay, it's still a bad moon, so days add rest. Days rest, days add rest. It seems like it's a bad moon already, and it doesn't go away. Rest, days add rest. Okay, this is better. Now we can have Kyrian memorize some bonus spells. We can get some stinking doo-doo. Yes, rest. And we can probably get away with some more spells if we rest days at the rest. I don't really like the moon being full blue moon. I really don't like that. Because this gives... Okay, that's perfect. Now, you memorize some bonus spells. That bonus spell is a stinking doo-doo. Yep, you're gonna memorize a lot of those spells. Rest. Perfect. Now we can save on A and let's keep moving. Why is that? Because now we have a waning moon or wax moon. I don't know. One of the... there is no moon basically. For red, there is slight moon for blue and there is full moon for white. I don't know how much it's gonna last, but it is the best shot I can get. Now, remember, we watched the other day and the proper correct route is this one. Secret door to the east, right? We go here. Alright, we go this way. Monsters attack. That's another random encounter. Ooh, delay. Okay, we may have a problem here. There's Elvish Curate and a bunch of dangerous creature here. We can turn and remove those nasty undeads. Can turn again, sure, no problem. Now we can start swinging. Really swinging. No, I want you to use your longsword. Because you have Gauntlet of Ogre power, so more damage to you. For you. Alright, 57, nothing crazy here. This is just a weird random encounter. Now in here we have a problem, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast some spells. I'm gonna cast a Bless spell. This is very important if I think this is the area I'm thinking. Kerrigan has found a secret door to the north. Draconians power through the door. Okay. It's not the fight I was hoping to get or expecting. Now, this is a dangerous place. Now, I cannot cast Soul Person on these guys. So the best bet is to just throw the nastiest stinking doo-doo I can. I know, but unaffected for some reason. I know, it's the best I can do, it's this one. And there is nothing else I can do from here because I don't think I can sleep these guys. Let me see. Let me check the level. This is level 3, so I can actually sleep these guys. This is a good thing. We can cast a sleep right here. So this is a good thing for us. And Sir Kalador loses his weapon, of course. There you go, that's perfect. Now, let's just get our short bow out and let's start dealing with the guys that are asleep. That's good enough for me. Man, the taco is really horrendous. Okay, just take this guy. You're fleeing in panic. And you're dead. Auto this fight. 200 sword. For some reason. Okay, well. Seems like these guys are running away with impunity. Where are you running? There is nowhere you can go. I like the fact that I told them to auto, they blocked each other. That's just great. I hope we have enough arrows to finish this. But it is possible for me to use the back entrance. Regardless, we need to move. Alright, so the next entry point is this one. And I might just want to cast another spell. Another bless. Everybody has been blessed. We have 6 rounds of bless. Let's just move forward. Somehow. Found a secret door to the west. Follow this. And we just run out of bless by the time we have to fight these minions. Now they have no casters, which is a good thing. But at the same time, it can be dangerous. So we first need to eliminate the bars. They're always the nastiest of the bunch. Sir Kalador, if only. If only. Yeah, that's the problem of a two-handed sword. You lose your shield bonus, and that's not good. Do I have any other magical weapons? I don't think so. Let's begin by taking down this guy. And then we can take more of these buzzes out. Is that buzz the plural of... I don't know. So, let's deal with these guys quickly. I don't want to lose any weapons during the fight, so let's start dealing with these guys. 12 damage, that's good. That's a 200 sword for you guys. It's 12 damage. It's a lot of damage compared to the other weapons. You have a long sword. Let's do this. You're gonna miss with a bow. That's very unfriendly. Do not do that. Tabitha took 5 points of damage. Now, it would be easier if I actually hit the enemy, but, you know. Could you please hit this guy? Thank you. Now, these guys have a lot of armor class, I wager. No, 3 armor class. It's not much. It would be easier. Yeah, I need to absolutely crowd control some of them at the very least. Otherwise, this battle is gonna take forever. We don't want that, right? And you miss. I don't know how it's possible, but you actually missed. You know what? Yeah, I know it's a bit of a waste. You only have 2 old persons, so that's fine. Yeah, you have to leave this guy with 1 hit point. And you are the only one with the ability to cast whole person, so let's just do that. You're gonna cast whole person on this guy, and on this guy. Well, 2 out of 3, that's not bad in my book. I'll take that. Now, with the short bow, you need to take care of this guy. Now you can take care of the helpless guys. Now, one good thing... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Now, one good thing would be to switch to my shield and longsword and start to position myself in a way where I can start to benefit from backstabbing. Let's delay. Get this guy's attention. Good. You should not have many arrows, so you can go with a shield and a longsword. I know the taco is not great, but we need to conserve our ammunition. Backstab for 42 hit points of damage. And as you can see, backstabbing is turning out to be a quite effective tool. Let's delay. You are better off using something else for a while because you have 69 arrows. Now, though I do like the number, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, you did attack Lorelei. Okay, got your attention. Now I'm gonna backstab you for 0 damage apparently. Do I want to move you? I mean, you don't have enough action points or movement points. 21 damage. It's better than nothing. And you're dead. Okay, good. Right, we can share, take, chainmail, shield. Okay, we did kill the guards here. So Calderas found a secret door to the west, which is this way. Let's encamp save on A, and let's move forward. This room is heavily guarded. The door leading out are open and a party of draconians sleep inside. You overhear one of them say, "Let's go see Mirtani." The guards attack. Indeed, this is a heavily guarded area. Now let's see the opposition. The opposition should be quite tough. Now we do have some elvish rogues. I don't remember if these guys cast, but at this distance they should not be able to cast anything. So let's delay. Gonna move back. Delay. I only wish I had sleep at this point, but it is what it is. Okay, these guys cannot reach us, which is good. Alright, we kinda made it. Kinda. Ah, just for one movement, you could have gone there and... Okay. Let's begin by casting a stinking doodoo. Why do I cast a stinking doodoo? These 3 guys can paralyze. Let's make it not a thing. They choke from the nausea and then they die. They're gonna probably die. Why? Because I say so. Alright, so we're gonna have to destroy these guys. Good. Now we're gonna have to cast a maybe old person on the elvish rogue. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now this is dangerous. And this guy is protected, so whatever. We can cast it here and we can cast it here. Excellent. The elvish rogue has been unaffected, you say? Now that's less than ideal. Oh, good job, good job, good job. Now, Erini, you can move up here and start attacking these guys. You need to take care of this guy. Now we can start working on these guys. Take this one down. Take this one down. And the problem is that the problem is that the acid covers the stinking doo-doo. That's a big issue. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Just in case. Done, guard. I'm gonna honestly guard this thing. And gonna view items. Yeah, I know. Let's delay. There's a lot of stuff here going on. Delay, possibly. Yeah, you have no choice but to actually attack with the short bow. I know. Okay, guard. Okay, the air clears out a little, which means that we could potentially cast another stinking cloud again. That would be a great thing. Let's take care of this guy, and he is paralyzed. Go figures. We need to hold person or stinking cloud. Let's hold person. This one, let's go with this one, and then go with this one. And that was a shit show. Another stinking cloud, please. Right here. Wow. That's some serious stuff here going on. Yeah, that's a shame. That was I was afraid of. Bandage. That was a dog poo-poo thing. Okay, we do have the wand of... Yeah, we could use a nice storm here. Items, we do have that, right? Not with you, but someone else probably. You do have that, right? Yes, you have the wand of ice storm, so let's use it. Aim at this guy. Okay. Now we can start attacking. You are helpless? Good. Okay, keep attacking the evil guy. Take this guy down. Short bow, take out the buzz. Okay. View item. The iron wand of ice storm, we're gonna keep it there. You never know when you need that. They flee in panic and they manage to absolutely ignore anything of any of my hits. There you go. You lost your sword, that's fine. This guy is coughing and is actually able to do everything. Wow, it's fantastic. But nobody survives. We did lose some experience for Calador, that's okay. Now we have nothing magical here because if you notice, there is nothing. Banded mails. I don't think we need banded mails. Now everybody has banded mails. Okay, I don't want to go back and claim the treasure. I want to go ahead and, you know what? I think I can encamp save on A and try a fix. Can we even memorize stuff? Because I have a feeling that we got through all of the random encounters. So we should be safe to for resting. I would like to get a sleep spell. Yeah, that's great. I want a sleep spell. Now I want hold person and a stinking cloud. Do I want so many stinking clouds? Or do I want another sleep spell for the buzzes? You know, I feel like we could use another sleep spell. It's a good spell. I'm gonna keep it around. Level 5, level 3 actually. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that around. We're safe to rest, so we're gonna save on A and move on. Now, let's move inside. There should be another fight inside, so let's just cast Bless. If I'm not mistaken, there should be another fight. If I remember correctly. You have entered Gargath Keep. Guard spot you and attack. Yeah, indeed. Now there can be some. Yeah, this is an issue. These guys are all fighters, but there is one big problem. You're gonna be delaying. You will move and guard. Good job. You will move right here and guard. Good job. Now, I would love to cast Sleep, but I cannot. So delay. Okay, you are the only one who can cast Sleep. So you're gonna go ahead and cast a Sleep spell. Luckily, man, I was so lucky to learn that spell. Memorize that spell, that is. And someone just forgot to be hit by that spell. That is not good, guys. That is absolutely not good. We need to take care of that. We cannot have that. But how can we do that? Like, seriously, how can we even destroy this? Okay, this guy is asleep, this guy is not. It's funny how when you need that extra attack, it just doesn't work. And you miss every single attack, by the way. Look at that. Alright, so we need to figure out a way to deal with this guy. And ASAP. Okay, that's 9 points of damage. How can I do this? Well, casting sleep doesn't really help me, right? I don't think a magic missile is gonna cut it. So probably another bow session is gonna be the one I need. 5. Miss. Don't care. Try to kill this guy. Oh my god, gee, bro. Just do it. Can you take out this guy? Seriously. Thank you. Okay, that's a dangerous foe that has been taken care of. Now we can take care of the less dangerous foes. Okay, now we're left only with these guys, and we can definitely cast some hold person. On you, and on you. This is why, guys, having a lot of casters is important. That's because you want... Okay, you can go with... No. View items. You can go with your shield and your longsword. You can go over there. Take this guy down. Take this guy down. Just delay. Okay, now let's prepare you for backstab. You can go auto if you want. How many arrows do you have? 94. No, just go with a longsword, I guess. It's not like you're gonna do anything. You can just go with your longsword. That's 42 backstab damage. Guys, I'm telling you, it's great. Which means you can do a lot of damage with a thief. Are you gonna move? No, you flee in panic. 10 damage. Wow, that's I really don't want to move these guys. Done, quit, done, quit, done, quit. You can move, you have some movement points. You can auto basically. And it's going down. Good, so this battle has been removed from the board. We have no named loot here. As you can see, these are all parts of the loadout for those elvish rogues. Leave the treasure here, we don't need that. Okay, so we are inside the keep now. And we have to start looking for stuff. It's going to be very difficult. I don't know how many encounters are there. This is a barracks. Soldiers and spellcasters mill about. They spot you. There is a yell for quiet, and the deadly hush falls over the room. A fighter approaches and demands to know what you're doing here. I can bluff, or I can attack. Let's go with an attack. Okay, these guys are nasty. We need, however, I think we have the hit points to do this. So let's just ignore all of these fighters. And you miss. You missed a freaking mage. That's what I hate about this dice thing. I could have cast a nice... Okay, let's begin by getting this guy. Then we get this guy. And then we get this guy. Something might have gone wrong, but whatever. Almost. Almost. So now we have a stinking cloud. That's the only possible thing I can do. We have only the short bow as our safety net here. Okay, good. Let's take care of these guys. Lorelei, what can you do? You can hold some people here. And we need for safety... Oh my god, you cannot. Just target this guy. Target this guy. Target the mage at the very least. Get these guys. Good, these guys have been held. Oh, that's nice. Okay, okay. Let's begin by working our way. Right. Oh, that's a mistake I made. Ow. And I paid for it. Because I want to really... What? Are you crazy? Okay, so we can move right here, take care of this guy. You damage the evil curate, so that's fine by me. Now we have to... Okay, this guy has been turned, so now we can go with a longsword and push it in his back for 27 points of damage. It's not the greatest, but now that fighter is dead. Let's begin by doing this. Okay, you did move, so delay. Now the question is, do I want to take damage? Probably. I want the curate to go down. That's more likely. You can start attacking this one. You can start attacking this one. You can go right here and... Wait, what? Something is weirdly weird here. Delay. Okay, they're attacking Erini. They're attacking the guy with the smallest amount of hit points, it seems. There you go, a double backstab. That's fantastic. Now, there could be random encounters here, so we're gonna have to just be careful. Yeah, you flee. You flee, bro. Where are you going? Miss. Well, that's definitely not good. And there you go. Down you go. Okay, good. I want to continue the battle. We did get a nice chunk of stuff. Nothing magical here, so we can leave this stuff here. Now, let's save on A and fix. And I knew we would be interrupted by rats. Ooh boy. We cannot do much here. 2 points of damage. Wow, that's amazing. I'm impressed. Well, at the very least, you did something. Well, let's just sweep as many as we can. So I don't know how many random encounters I'm gonna run into exactly, which means I just have to wing it. But the sooner we remove those random encounters, the better, I suppose. Yeah. The thing that really bothers me is that, you know, the elves have very low hit points. So they will always be the targets of the enemies if they choose to go into melee. That's a big issue. So we have to be very careful when moving about the battlefield. Now, these guys are not particularly dangerous, so I can afford to do this. Okay, so only the buzz are left. There is obviously a chance to lose your weapon against them. Not that big of a deal. Done. Quit. No. We did win. We did find some money. Enemy can level up, but we really need to fix. I'm gonna save on A. Do we have time to play some more? I would say no, because I feel like I'm loading you guys with a lot of high, very long episodes. So whatever. Do you want to quit the DOS? Yes, guys. And I will see you in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Take care.